Thank you for joining us. Today, we will focus on pharmaceutical and medical logistics as a key example of a high-stakes domain. Currently, logistics is transforming from an industry that simply moves things into one that makes critical decisions. In the past, the primary focus of logistics technology was visibility, knowing where a shipment was and its current temperature in real time. However, the focus has now shifted toward decision support. AI has begun to analyze temperature sensors and transportation data to shape the entry point of decision-making, such as whether immediate intervention is required, which route to take, or if a shipment must be scrapped. A decisive question arises here. Even with detailed temperature logs, if the rationale for why you did not intervene at a specific moment is missing, you cannot prove the legitimacy of your shipment decisions when an incident occurs. Errors in pharmaceutical logistics are fundamentally different from those in general logistics. If a vaccine that has deviated from temperature requirements is administered to a patient, it not only loses its efficacy but also poses serious safety risks. Furthermore, supply delays and recalls can undermine not just a company's survival, but its trust as a part of social infrastructure. The primary reason accountability becomes blurred in this field is the sheer number of stakeholders: manufacturers, carriers, warehouse operators, and system vendors. When a problem occurs, traditional log designs cannot distinguish whether the AI made a wrong judgment, the thresholds were inappropriate, or a human operator ignored an alert. A thermometer only records the result of what happened. What is truly required is the context of judgment, who saw what information and why they decided to proceed based on which SOP's standard operating procedure. This is where evidence design through ATIC and the computational ledger proves its value. By connecting the materials, sensor data, the judgment, AI inference, and the intervention, human action into a single line, you can finally prove that a decision was valid. Integrating the backbone of verifiability into the act of transportation. This is the minimum requirement for AI operations in pharmaceutical logistics. In our next session, we will dive deeper into the pharmaceutical industry, where even more complex judgments are intertwined. This is the Ghost Drift Mathematical Institute. See you next time.